AI agents are here and they're already changing everything. These aren't just chatbots. They can take real actions, automate entire workflows, and handle tasks that full-time employees usually do. I've been quietly using them behind the scenes to generate leads, run my business, and yes, make some serious money. But here's what nobody is telling you. Legal experts and tech insiders are already raising red flags. They're saying that AI agents might need to be heavily regulated or even shut down before they go too far mainstream. That is why this window of opportunity is so rare and why I'm diving in right now and have been for a while now. I want to do this before everybody catches on, because when I look at my Square account, the money seems to go up month after month. Over the last 30 days, I generated $65,000 in revenue. If I hit refresh, just so you know that this is my actual account, you can see that that's live. $65,000 in revenue. And this is from selling AI subscription-based services like the ones I'm going to share with you in this video. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I am using AI agents to make money, replace employees, and how you can too, while this is still allowed. These aren't just chatbots. They can take real actions. They can automate entire workflows, and as I said, handle tasks of real full-time employees. I'm going to show you how I actually cloned one of my teammates who I pay over $60,000 a year because he's leaving. Now, before we get into that, if you like this topic of building an online business and getting AI subscription-based clients, then I'd like to invite you to my 4-part AI fast track training. I'm going to give it to you for free. And on this training, we spend even more time giving you my tactics to get AI subscriptions that pay me monthly, as I've shown you. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to replicate my success overnight. Obviously, you're going to have to put in work and effort. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm showing you exactly what I'm doing, and if you'd like to model it, you certainly can. There have been plenty of other people that have done so. I'll show you how you can get access to my free Facebook community and verify for yourself. So if you want that 4-part AI fast track training where I work with you to get even more AI subscription-based clients, plus I'm going to give you the 30 days free to the best AI tool out there that I use to get clients and run my business. We're going to be demoing that in this video. All you have to do, if you'd like all those things, just subscribe to my channel. Like this video, and not required, but always appreciated. Consider sharing this video with a friend who could probably be interested in starting this type of business or getting some AI subscription payments, and comment below, and I will send you a direct link to the AI fast track training, the software, and also some of the other bonuses and prompts and templates that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So let's dive in. As mentioned, the next big thing, agentic AI opportunities are here. I had to look this word up a while back. Agentic. It stands for agent, is the main seed word, right? But really it means having agent-like capabilities, having something to be able to do things for you, so on and so forth. But look at this quote here. In a few years, autonomous artificial agents could be performing all sorts of tasks for us, may replace entire white-collar jobs, functions such as generating leads, sales, writing code. The implications of unleashing them on the world are likely to be small at first, but eventually they could realize the full promise and peril of AI. Now, I don't know about the peril of AI and all that stuff. I don't know if it's all doom and gloom, but quite certainly I'm already seeing generating sales, leads, writing code, replacing white-collar job function. Now, full disclosure, my purpose of this video is not to get you to take people's jobs. My purpose of this video is to show you how to make some money online using AI and using AI software tools. And I believe that AI will become an extension of the skill sets of those who decide to actually use it. So if you know somebody right now that might be on the line because AI is coming for their job, encourage them to start using AI, to learn more about it, because they can be even better than they are now, and those people will still have a job. But I digress. That's not the purpose of this video. More onto the news here. AI wants to Google for you. For some reason, people are freaked out by that. The more agency we give AI assistants, the scarier they get. Look, if I can give my AI agent the job to go out there and book flights for me and do my Google searching for me, why not? I don't even, that doesn't bother me. Now, regardless of all the press and the scariness of what people are saying and the controversy of AI agents and, where we're going with this, I know one thing for certain, and it's because I have been using these tools. They make my life a whole lot easier to generate cash flow. And so what I'm going to share with you in this training is, what are AI agents? We're going to talk more a little bit about that. Why are they so valuable? How do we use them for ourselves? Where can you create an AI agent? I'm going to give you 30 days free to the best tool out there that I know of to do this. And then how do we get other people to pay for them? You can sell what I'm going to show you for $97 a month to $197 per month and get $1,000 to $2,000 for a setup fee. This is super conservative, by the way, these numbers, super conservative. I'm also going to show you how to build a lead list of people that can be the ideal customer for this, and how you can set it all up and give them what I call an irresistible offer, something that is one of the most genius ways to get somebody to check out this AI agent that you created for them and basically allow the agent to sell them. How do I know that this is a super genius way to do it? Somebody used it on me and I actually purchased it from them. So it worked. It works really well. I'm going to share that with you in this video. And, over the last week, as I mentioned, we generated these invoices, right? These payments. You can see these are all paid July 22nd, 19th, 17th. Yesterday, we closed several other. Let me see if I can open this one up. I don't want to. Yep. This one was, this is on the 19th. Yesterday, we closed we closed 3 deals yesterday for, I think about $3,000 total. And these are per month, right? These are businesses. These are small businesses that pay us for AI subscription-based software that we use to make our services better. And if you don't know about AI software or selling these types of services, you're going to want to watch this entire video because I'm going to give you everything from the beginning to the end. So this is a full training, whether you are experienced or new. If you're experienced, obviously, this is going to be something that is going to help you level up and probably, hopefully, add another level to what you are charging your existing customers. Somebody's asking if this is live. Yes, this is live. Jackie Heath, good to see you here, as always. So, working with small businesses, selling AI software, providing value is the way that you get paid online. Now, I went through what we're going to talk about in today's training, right? So, what is an AI agent? An AI agent is a software program that's designed to autonomously perform tasks by perceiving its environment, processing information, and making decisions to achieve specific goals. Simply put, an agent is something that can do, an AI that can do things for you, generate value for you, things that you can sell. So I actually was able to clone my team, and I made a video about this the other day, and I'm going to spend even more time about it today because there were some things that I left out on that video that I want to make sure that I leave here with you all today, and I want to do it right. So I talked a bit about cloning our team, right? So a little bit of a story time. A little bit of a story time here. So, I run Hawaii's second fastest growing company, right? We were ranked that this year, Hawaii's second fastest growing company, and we sell AI software and marketing services to small businesses. Now, we weren't able to grow as quickly as we did to get this recognition until we started using AI software tools to really ramp up how much money that we were collecting month over month, right? I've already shared that, $65,000 in sales over the last 30 days. We're actually operating at around $200,000 per month in revenue. This is just a Square account. This is where we send our one-time invoices to people when they come on as a new customer. Once they come on as a new customer, we set up automated billing in QuickBooks. So, the company is actually a lot bigger, and this is all from working with small businesses. I used to be a mechanic, And so I do want to preface this and say that everything that I've learned from being on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, websites, and then just taking action, right? You have to be an action taker. You have to be someone that not only listens to this stuff, but follows along and takes action. And the good news is that to follow along with this, you do not need to learn how to code and create AI software. You just need to learn how to use it. And this video, holy crap, somebody in the chat just said, I'm taking a screenshot, this is live. Sean Miller says, thanks, Nick. Your training has helped me get 3 clients of a total of $3,500 per month. Congrats, Sean. That's freaking awesome. I love to hear that. That is the stuff that lights me up and keeps me going to create these types of trainings and content for you. So I want to jump back to this, right? So, we have the second fastest growing company in Hawaii. We have a team of people that are working underneath me. When I got started, I was a solopreneur just working by myself. So that might be you. I was generating probably around $80,000 in cash flow per year before I hired my first virtual assistant to help me do some of the day-to-day tasks. And so I say all this because I want you to know that I have a pretty big team now. And we have a guy who is one of our account managers who is leaving to pursue a new career path. And he's a great guy. But unfortunately, we've spent the last 2-3 years mentoring him, teaching him, giving him specific information about our company. And now that he's going away, that's going to be a cost to us to go find somebody else. And I'm sharing all this with you because this is exactly what you're going to be giving to small businesses to pay you. Okay? So because we had this guy leaving, I was like, man, we can either go hire somebody else and pay them 60, 70K a month or a year, or maybe we can use AI to clone him. And then if we don't need him, then we can save that money and we can apply it somewhere else. And so that is exactly what we did. We cloned him. I'm going to show you how we cloned him, how we took all the specific information from him over the last 3 years and created an AI agent who now can do everything that he can do, especially answer all of the incoming customer queries and questions. But I want you to think about this for a second, because if we can clone people on our team, we can clone people for small businesses teams, right? I had a AC company come fix AC, do a service at my house the other day. They have customer service people answering the phone, booking appointments, scheduling meetings, answering questions, tech support, so on and so forth, right? They pay that person or those people a salary. They cost them money. Also, when that person has personal issues and they need to leave or they go get a new career path, that is an expense to the business owner. That's why these agents are so lucrative and why you can charge thousands of dollars to sell them, to install them, to create them, and it only takes minutes to create them. I'm going to show you how to do it. That's not like a buzzword to get you excited. It's really legit, because you can have these agents crawl websites and learn all the information about a business. And so that is what we're going to be selling. Okay, so when I landed on this, I was freaking blown away by how powerful this would be. I didn't even believe it at first. I felt like, for those of you that have seen The Matrix, hopefully all of you have, that part where Keanu Reeves, also known as Neo, gets plugged in the Matrix for the first time, and he learns to be a black belt in Kung Fu at the snap of a finger. And normally that would take 10, 20 years to a lifelong pursuit to learn that type of information. And this is so valuable. These AI agents are so valuable because it's the same thing. The speed in which you transfer this information to an AI agent is normally very expensive. And when you have an AI agent that has this information, the best use case for this information is to handle inbound leads, inbound support requests. These are people that are calling your company and saying, hey, what do you sell? How can I learn more about you? What are your office hours? Where are the directions? How do we get there? And also, not only on the phone, but also as a chat widget on a website. So we've all been to websites before. We've all used the chat. We've asked questions. Well, usually there are people there that are answering those chat questions. It's a live chat, right? But now you can use AI to have all the information, any knowledge base, standard operating procedures, website. I'm going to show you how we do this. It's so cool. To have all that information, you can have AI run your chat requests. And you can sell these chat widgets, right? We're going to show you how to sell these chat widgets to businesses, because this is where the playing field is being leveled for small businesses, even myself, right? Because I'm in this situation. I have somebody that's leaving and I'm like, oh shit, there's this new technology. I need to take advantage of it. I'm not the only small business owner that's going to start to think about that. And I want you, everybody here, to be that person that has this solution to this problem, to this this huge ocean of people that are going to be ready to purchase it from you, because a lot of other people are going to start hearing about this AI technology and how to replace people on their team, or tasks that are done by people on their team, freeing them up to do more and increase capacities. I digress. We're going to keep going. Okay. So let's talk about transferring this information real quick. Okay. So I have my team member who is leaving, right? And so how do I get this information to my chat or my AI? So number one, you can do one of these in ChatGPT. So in ChatGPT, you can create what's called a custom agent, or a custom GPT, sorry. And this custom GPT, you give it instructions. So I called this one Dallin. That's my guy that's leaving. And I gave it these instructions here. I said, you're a professional, polite customer service rep. By the way, I'm going to give you this instructions for yourself in the bonus document for this video. So once you join the AI fast track training, you're going to get the prompts and these instructions as a free bonus, right? Just for joining the fast track training as well, which is also free. So I'm not going to read this entire thing, but this is what you would like normally when you hire somebody. You're going to sit down with them and give them an onboarding call or a training or a mentorship, and you're going to be in the same room with them for a long time, and you're going to hear them make calls, and you're going to say, hey, can you be more friendly? Can you be more professional? Can you be more calm? Well, in this case, you're just going to give these instructions one time to this GPT. Proactivity, anticipate related questions and include helpful next steps or resources. This is very important. Response style, clear, concise, structured, easy to follow steps. Never use slang, emojis, or overly casual phrasing. Stay polite. So we give it this beautiful set of instructions, this GPT, right? And the goal, by the way, you guys, is that if a customer calls us, or if a customer sends us an email or a text message or any kind of response asking any questions, or maybe they have an issue or a problem, because this person is an account manager, right? They deal with being the point of contact for all of our customers. If they're gone, who's going to do that? We're going to still get those incoming customers. So what we're going to do, this goal is to get all this information and put it here. So when one of those emails comes in, anybody on our team can just come here and paste it in this box, and we can get the proper response for somebody that's been on our team for many years. And probably an even better response, because we're giving it real specific instructions where there's not room for human error. And so that is the goal, okay? So I gave it those instructions. Now I also took this person's company email and downloaded all the incoming questions from all of our clients, the emails, right? Incoming emails and their responses. So I was able to download all their conversations to and from and put them in a document. That's this merged CSV file. And I uploaded it to this ChatGPT, right? This custom GPT. I also said here at the bottom, I've attached a merged CSV file with the entire email history with the company. You will find the responses to all incoming and outgoing conversations via email. So this will be a good reference as to how to respond in ways that he already has in the past. Holy crap, right? I'm going to jump back over to this slide. I know how to be an account coordinator. I know how to do kung fu. Crazy. So in addition to that, I also uploaded all of our company SOPs, the standard operating procedures about being an account coordinator. What are standard operating procedures? Well, here, let me give you an example of what one is. This is for whenever we sell a website, how do we onboard the new client? So it's literally the step-by-step information. What are we doing, why we're doing it, and how do we do it? After the sales call, after the invoice, you send an email like this as an account coordinator. all this specific information, right? This is training. This is stuff that you would normally have to train people. And look at all the documents we have here, from doing website edits with a client, handling a challenging client, all of the tasks that need to be trained and repeated to any new customer success person. I have it here in these documents. Fortunately for me, I've already grown my business to a multi-million-dollar company. And so I have a lot of these processes and documentation already created, and I get to put them in here. And for those of you that are part of my AI fast track training and my community and all that, you obviously all know that you get access to these things from following my trainings and so on and so forth. So think about this for a second, everybody. If you're getting any value out of this, please, by the way, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. We now have this custom GPT that has all the specific information. I also gave it our knowledge base, gave it our company knowledge base. So this is our knowledge base. It has all the information about the services we sell, frequently asked questions, things like that, general information, all the stuff that we get asked all the time, we put it here. So let's test out my GPT. What do you say? So let's give it one of these questions from the knowledge base. Will we be using my Google ad account? So we do Google ads for clients, and this is a question we get. Like, let's say a business already is doing Google ads, but they want us to take it over for them. Well, they'll come to us and say, hey, are we going to use our account? And we will say, well, normally, I'm going to show you what ChatGPT is going to say using all of our files. But the answer to that is no. We create Google ad accounts for our clients, and we use it to run the campaigns. If they leave, they don't get the Google ad account, because that is our proprietary strategy that we put into that. It helps with our retention too. They're essentially we're bringing our tools to the table to run these campaigns, right? So let me ask the GPT, will we be using my existing Google ad account? Searching my knowledge base. So exactly, right? Like, let's say a client sent this question through a chat widget or an email. And now I can have somebody who isn't a $60,000 a year employee. Maybe they are a $10 hourly person, in another country or somewhere else in the world, to actually just take these questions, plug them into GPT, copy and paste the answers. And so you can see it says, no, we won't be using your Google Ads account. We will be setting up and manage our own specifically for your campaigns. That's exactly the response that we want to be sent out. So I'm showing you this all as I'm giving you this information. I'm trying to get you to expand your mindset on why this is so valuable. Not just for me. Don't think about this from the mindset of like, oh, look at Nick. He's creating opportunities for him to scale his team and grow his team. If you are brand new, I'm going to show you how to do this for a roofer, a plumber, an electrician, an activity business, a kayak tour. I'm going to show you how you can find this value and provide it to them and get paid monthly subscription for this. But this is really just to set the stage so you can see how we get to this point, right? How we get to this point of being Neo. Why it's so valuable and how easy it is to transfer this specific information. So let's connect this, right? Let's connect some of these dots real quick. So now I have this custom GPT. You've seen how I do this. Well, how can we connect this for a business owner and create the value? Well, what if we just have a chat widget on their site? We've all used a chat widget before, right? This is actually one of my clients, one of their websites. I screenshotted it. We put the chat widget on their site and we create the custom GPT that responds to any coming inquiry on this. And you can charge $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to create this, right? And then monthly, $97 a month, $197 a month to leave it here, depending on how advanced your AI agent is and how much you want to continue to work with these people. And, that is why if you look at my Square account, trying to see if I can get some screenshots here for you, you will see that all of our transactions are recurring, right? Recurring means per month. So you can get somebody to pay you $97 per month to have this chat widget installed. And if you stack up 5, 10 clients paying you monthly, you're making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, and it really starts to add up. And that is why this business model is so lucrative, right? But at the end of the day, you guys, it is not the end all be all to just sell $97 a month chat widget subscriptions. But once we do this, once we get our foot in the door and we get this set up, we are now in the opportunity, we are now in the position where we can start to sell 4,000, 3,000 higher paying monthly subscriptions. We have some clients that pay us $12,000 a month. And this is the stuff that we talk about in our AI fast track training, everybody. So you're definitely going to want to take me up on that. It's free. I don't see why you wouldn't. But let's talk about this chat widget. So if you've never put a chat widget on a website before, the tool that I use is called Go High Level. This is it. It's called Go High Level, and I'm giving you 30 days free in the 4-part AI fast track training to use this tool. You can use this tool for 30 days, follow along in the 4-part fast track training. It's free. Comment below this video and I'll send you the link. You'll get training just like the one you're on right now. If you like the stuff that I'm talking about, obviously you want to take me up on it, it's free. So in this tool, it's a software suite of tools. It's a Swiss Army knife for somebody that's looking to get clients and sell AI subscriptions, because you get all this technology here that you can resell. You can see that this company at the top of the screen, it says it's called Mina Marketing. Well, this tool is called Go High Level, but High Level allows you to white label it, to rebrand it. Got my High Level hat here. Sent me this hat. You can rebrand it to any company name that you want. So Mina Marketing, when my clients log into this app, it looks like my company created it. I'm not a software developer, but it's huge. It's massive. So this tool, there's lots of stuff that I could go over. You can create websites. You can do email marketing. We're going to stick to AI agents, AI conversations, AI chat widgets, and I'm going to show you how to make an incoming call bot agent, which you guys are going to be freaking blown away when I show that to you. So if you've never set up a chat widget before, all you have to do is come here. And just like in ChatGPT, by the way, you guys, you set up what's called a knowledge base. This is a knowledge base right here. Remember this? I would call this my knowledge base in ChatGPT. Well, this is my knowledge base in Go High Level. And you can see I already have one here called Dallin Agent. And so if I wanted to set one of those up, I can just create a knowledge base. Press that button there. You do not have to be a technical expert to press that button and create one of these things. And what I love about this tool is you can use a web crawler and you can just have it crawl an entire website. So you just give it a website and look at this. It crawled my entire Mina Marketing website. So let's say you get a plumber or a roofer or a new client and you want to set one of these chat widgets up for $1,000 and sell it for $97 a month. Well, then you just have your tool here, High Level, crawl their website. I think we could all agree that a website is going to have all the most specific information about a website that is client facing, right? Hours of operation, directions, service that they sell, pricing a lot of the times. Well, you're going to be able to get all that information and plugged into the bot, again, just like Neo, by having the tool crawl the website. So it immediately crawled all of my website pages. You can, and by the way, you can spend more time customizing this thing, right? I just spent, 5 minutes or so to show you this as a demo. But now I have a knowledge base, and with that knowledge base, I can assign it to a chat widget. I can also assign it to a phone number. So we're gonna get into that. You're gonna see this AI agent section here, what I'm gonna get into with a voice AI agent. But I'm gonna do that after the chat widget. So I go to the sites, I go to the chat widget section, I create a chat widget. They have a default one. Of course, they make it super easy to do that. And this is what the chat widget looks like. You've all seen a chat widget before, obviously. Boom. So if somebody were to use this and respond to this or ask it questions, well, then I would be able to have this chat widget respond from the knowledge base that I just created. Right? So chat widget boom, and you get it all here. They get it all here. Chat window. Sorry. Exactly. So to install this, all you have to do is go to Google and type in Go High Level Chat Widget, and it'll give you the process step by step. This is another reason why you want to use Go High Level, because they have step-by-step documentation with videos and all that stuff on just, adding this chat widget to a website. Okay, so that is a huge value add, right? Do we all agree that we can sell one of these things for the setup for $1,000, $2,000? Put the chat widget on the site. Any chat widget that you buy from anywhere, Intercom is one of the largest chat widget softwares. They're going to charge, I think Intercom, they charge at least $47 to maybe even $97 a month for their chat widget right here, right? They make you book a freaking sales call. How annoying is that? So I can't tell you their pricing, but any chat widget is going to cost a monthly fee. So a business owner, if they wanted to shop around and compare your pricing, they're going to come back to you because your chat widget not only comes with the software where they get to access the widget and respond to people in the tool like this, but it also comes with the knowledge base, the setup that you've given them of your chat widget knowing all the specific information about their company. So you can see why they would pay you $97 a month or $197 a month, depending on how much you want to charge, just as much as they would pay another company for their other AI or their other software chat widget that doesn't come with the automation aspect of the AI, right? So here I have my conversation AI, which is where I will hook up my knowledge base to the actual chat widget. So I've already created my conversation bot, and you can see I have chat widget selected here. I can also hook this up to my Instagram, my Facebook, my SMS, my WhatsApp, or for my clients, right? This is where if maybe you want to sell $97 a month, you only have a chat widget hooked up. But if you want to hook up the conversation bot to Instagram, Facebook, and SMS, well, then you charge $197 a month. So you stack the value. And that's pretty much everything we do with High Level and the fast track training is we just use the tool to get our foot in the door with an irresistible offer like a chat widget or an AI chat widget or an AI voice agent. And then once they're in, we're like, oh yeah, we can do this for you too. We can do this for you too. Yeah, it costs this much. And again, that is how we became recognized as the second fastest growing company in the Hawaii. We only have 50 clients. We have 50 clients. We're making around $2 million a year from 50 clients. But those clients didn't start out paying us $12,000 a month. They started out paying us, $200 a month, $500 a month. And over time, we sell them more stuff, $500 a month. Now we sell them social media content that we generate with AI. If I go to the marketing section, I go to the social planner here. You can see that, again, Swiss Army knife software suite of tools. I can create content, AI images and content for myself, my company, or my clients, and I have all their social media accounts connected here, and I can create and schedule content to go out every day to them. So maybe I bring to their social media profiles, right? That's I have tons of other videos on this, but that's also a huge value add, problem solver, something that you can charge money for. Business owners obviously know they need social media posting to their website. But maybe they came in on the chat widget and now you're going to sell them $300 a month social media posting. On top of that, now you're at $500 per month. Do you see how you can stack the value with this? And do you see how you use AI to really harness the power? I can't write social media content. I suck at writing. I went to Hawaii public school. My grammar sucks. If you've read any of my Facebook posts, they suck. But I can use AI to create a post that looks like this and write this perfectly. This is like an image that looks like we're in Hawaii in a marketing company. This is all AI. And somebody else on my team did this. That's the beautiful part. Somebody else on my team did this. I didn't even do it. So once you get set up and your business is humming and going and you're getting some clients following these methods and tactics that I share with you, you can also hire people and have them take over for you, which is why I'm able to sit here and make YouTube videos when my other company, Mind Marketing, is actually running by the members of my team. It's systemized, it's scalable, It's super lucrative. So I've shared with you the conversation AI, how you connect it to the chat widget. You can see that I have the chat widget, SMS, Facebook, all that stuff. Bot training, this is where you train it. You see I've selected the knowledge base, that knowledge base that we previously created to crawl my website, crawl my company website, all that stuff. So if I wanted to test the bot, I could just say, where are you located? This is what the chat widget would look like if somebody were to use the chat widget on the website. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure about the specific location. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that I have. So by the way, I opened this conversation bot out of the box, and I didn't really spend very much time customizing it at all. So bot training, knowledge base, web crawler, FAQs. Okay, so here in the FAQ section, I would just make sure that it knows, if somebody asks where we are located, what to say or something like that, right? Let's try this again. Who is your CEO? Because it should have gotten this information. Yeah, the CEO of Minor Marketing is Nick Ponting. Could you please share your name with me? Now, the goal of this bot right here that I have it set up as, by the way, is to book an appointment. So you can see that I'm going to ask it a question if I have a chat question, but then the bot is going to say, what's your name? What's your phone number? Let me book an appointment with you so somebody on our team could speak to you about more marketing. So again, you guys, if you're getting value out of this, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. So let me jump back over to the slides. I talked a little bit about AI agents, why they're so valuable, how do we use them for ourselves, where can I create an AI agent? I showed you high level. You're going to get 30 days free in the AI fast track training. For those of you that are tuning in live, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys coming live. Hit the bell notification on my channel here after you subscribe so you know when I'm coming on live. And before we get into me giving you this super clever way to go and get your next client for this, let me show you the AI voice agent, because that is a huge piece of this. So let's jump back into high level real quick, head over to the AI agent section, and then I click voice AI. So voice AI is everything that I've shown you in the chat widget, but voice. So instead of the chat widget responding in text that says that I'm the CEO, it can do it over the phone, which is pretty incredible. So voice AI, I do the same thing. I create an agent, and I called this one Kai, and then I connect the agent to a knowledge base, which I've already done. And so I give it a goal too if I want it to book an appointment. Here you can see the knowledge base that it's hooked up to. It's hooked up to the Dallin agent knowledge base. I can then hook this agent up to a phone number that you can buy. You can see on this section on the left-hand side. Beautiful thing about high level is you can buy phone numbers in any area code for $1, including Hawaii, by the way, which is a very difficult place to get an 808 area code. Back in the day, you used to have to go underground to get those things. You can get as many as you want for $1 in here. And so if you don't have a company phone number or anything like that, or you're brand new and you want a phone number, you don't want to use your cell phone, then just buy a number in here for $1. And then you can connect AI and manage all of your incoming leads directly in this platform, or you can use these phone numbers for your clients, right? So what you'll want to do is create an agent, a knowledge base, buy a phone number for $1, and then hook it up to that phone number. And when you do that, people can call that number and ask the agent questions, and the agent will try to book appointments for them. So I'm going to hide my screen real quick while I put in my number, because I'm going to do a live test. So I'm asking the agent right now on the screen to call me. Turning off do not disturb. One second. Okay. Here it is.
Hey, you have reached Mina Marketing. How can I help you today?
Who is your CEO?
The CEO of Mina Marketing is Nick Ponte. If there's anything else you'd like to know or need help with, feel free to ask.
Do you guys build websites? Hello?
Yes, Mina Marketing does build websites. We specialize in creating unique and responsive website designs that capture attention and work seamlessly on all devices. If you're interested in learning more or need help with a website, feel free to reach out.
Okay. Can I book an appointment?
I'm unable to book appointments directly, but
Okay.
I can have a team member reach out to you for schedule.
Okay, I didn't have it set up to book an appointment, obviously. But if I wanted to, I could, right? So let me see here. Let me pull this back up. What do you guys think about that, though, by the way? So instead of hiring somebody to know all this stuff about the company, you can give this AI agent, voice agent, the knowledge base. You can have it crawl a website and you can learn everything about a company. So do you see how valuable that is for maybe not only for you, but for customers, for people that you're going to sell this to? So now I want to show you how you can actually find people that will buy this from you. And I'm going to make it easy on you. So number one, you're going to go to Gemini and you're going to give it this prompt. This prompt, it says you run a digital marketing agency in your specific area. You're going to change this for you. My ideal clients are in whatever space, home service, activity. Make a detailed list of 25 leads from this industry. Collect all their name, address, phone number, and then give me an idea of what digital marketing services I can offer each of them. So Gemini goes out and it creates a list of 25 leads. I also use Manus AI to build me lead lists. I use ChatGPT to build me lead lists. But this is free. Gemini is free. So anybody watching this video, I have no excuse. So it built me this list, 25 leads. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go look at them on social media, and I am going to create an agent. I'm going to find somebody that is responsive on their Facebook page, like they're posting all the time and they're responding to comments on their posts, so they're very active. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go to high level. I'm going to have the knowledge base crawl their website so it has all their specific information. I'm going to buy a number for $1, and then I'm going to post this message on their social media. And I'm going to say, I just set up an AI agent for your business. Give it a call to try it out. And so obviously you're going to spend a little more time customizing the agent. But when they call that number, it's going to say, hey, this is Mike's Automotive. How may I help you? And I promise you, when a business owner calls that number, because AI agent is a buzzword right now, when you tell them you created an AI agent for them, give it a call to try out, and you put a number with their area code in their area, so it doesn't look spammy, it looks more personalized. They call that number and they hear an AI agent use their branding, and then they ask it questions about their business and they get the responses. They are going to be blown away. They're going to think that you are Slytherin and Professor Snape hired you to create some defense against the dark arts, internet magic, and you are a wizard. And so from that point, you are free to say, yeah, I can set this up for you. It's a $1,000 setup fee and $97 a month. Or if you have no credibility, no social proof, no clients, you can say, yeah, normally I charge $500 for the setup, but I'm going to waive that today and you can just pay for the widget $97 a month. or you can pay for the AI voice agent $97 a month. So there's lots of room for playing with pricing and flexibility. And we spend actually time on the 4-part AI fast track training going over pricing and how to sell and other foot in the door strategies that I've given you, that I give people. I have my liquidation method, the already done method. There's plenty of ways to get clients. There's no shortage of ways to get clients. And so, if you're part of my community already, or you're thinking about it, you can join my Facebook group, offlinesharks.com/Facebook. And there's like 20,000 other people that are following myself and Tom's strategies to get clients. And there's a lot of people in here that are having a lot of success. And if you're brand new, just come here and, look around, ask questions, introduce yourself. Even if maybe you want to like talk to some people before you join the 4-part fast track training, even though it's free, go ahead, come here, do that. Somebody asked about why you have a Facebook group instead of like a Discord or a Slack or a school or something. So this is a free group. We do have a school group for paid members. I'm not here to talk about that in this video. I'm trying to give as much value as I can on my YouTube channel, and that is why I'm trying to do everything for free. I'm trying to give you as much value as I can. So I hope you appreciate that. And this Facebook group is like, it's super poppin'. I mean, you can come in here and you can hit the magnifying glass, search the hashtag win. That's an easy way to verify. Look at Randy Bett. He posted this on the 24th. He sold a rank and rent website for $3,000, another website for $3,000, this website for $800, roofing business. So like people are in here. This guy on the 24th, $5,000 for 4 months of Facebook ads. So these are all things that we talk about, how to sell, how to build this type of business. And my disclaimer here is that these people are all actually taking action, right? They're following along. The nice thing is they don't have to reinvent or learn everything on their own. They can follow methods that actually work. So this isn't some get rich quick thing, right? It does take work, but you have an action plan laid out for you, and you're following people that are actually doing this, like myself, every single day. All of the content comes from this active business of working with clients, getting clients, and so on and so forth. So appreciate you guys in the chat. Somebody said, aloha, keep rocking. Thank you. Somebody says first stream. I see that Sean Miller got 3 clients, total of $3,500 per month. I'm still blown away by that. Great job, Sean. Somebody said they spent last 10 years in the Army and started following the channel because they want to get into tech. Awesome. And people say they want to get into tech, and it is, yeah, we're using technology, but like we're not freaking computer programmers or anything like that. Like we're using the technology. We're not creating it, which is nice. Somebody says, did you feel it was required to get his permission to clone him? Did he have any issues? Yeah, I did ask him. He helped me. He helped me my teammate that I cloned. He helped me put together the clone because he's leaving to pursue another career opportunity. It doesn't mean there's any bad blood there. Like he wants us to be successful. And so, I spent a lot of time training him, teaching him things, and like it's a good relationship, right? He's grateful for what he's learned. I'm grateful for what he's done. And yeah. Somebody says that they have a Facebook page focused on Excel-related content with 600K subscribers, and you need to learn how to monetize it. Go to the Facebook group, post that question there. I'll respond there so other people can learn. Somebody says maybe it's still a touchy subject, specific likeness. I'm not too worried about that. Like I got the blessing from my teammate to do this. So, someone says I'd love to be a part of your training. I put the link in the chat. Somebody says, are you updating your training with these new strategies? We're always constantly sharing more information. We have free weekly trainings in our community too, where we go live. I also do paid trainings for people that are part of our paid memberships, but there's just so much ways to get support. People that have been around our community for a long time know that we're regularly just giving and sharing and trying to see. We're just really trying to get people to level up in our community. That's the whole goal. We know that we win when you guys win. So that's like really the ethos. It's our mission of our company. Somebody said he sold me on this. I decided about. So yeah, the 4-part AI fast track training, everybody, this is free. You get the 4-part for free. You're going to get the 30 days of high level for free, which is plenty enough time to follow along and land your first client using the tool so that you can pay for it. It's like $99 a month. Beyond that, If you don't land your first client, then cancel the tool. But, I'd be hard pressed if you didn't follow along exactly and put in some work that you wouldn't be able to land your first client. And then, there is a VIP option. It's totally optional. You do not need to take it. But for those people that hit us up and want to go a little faster, there are some additional bonus trainings and video recordings and assets that we give people for a VIP upgrade that we offer. But you do not need to buy that, but it does give you some additional assets and benefits. So, for those of you that are really on a budget, take the free version. For those who want to go a little faster, go the VIP route. But yeah, I appreciate that, Nathan, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about your success in the Facebook group. Keep us posted. And with that, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Your existing subscribers, welcome back. If you're watching this, comment below, and I'll send you the 4-part AI fast track training. And I hope you got some value, and I hope to hear about you guys landing